When I wrote that scene, it's a scene of violent rape. I knew I had to write it. I had never spoken of this to anybody. When I got to this scene that I knew was very important, I wrote it first as a poem, as a bridge. I mean, poetry allows you that intimacy. It's the most intimate form, but it still allows you that veil of like me, not me. You know, you can turn it out to everybody and they're like, oh, great poem. And you're like, yeah, nice poem. And, you know, and they're not allowed to say, is this you? They tried, but you don't have to answer. That's understood. So I wrote it first as a poem. And that allowed me to kind of bridge into that. And I made the decision to write it in third person as a way to protect myself, as a way to objectify, to see it as it is in my head. And I say this as I work my way into that scene, let me play it like a movie then. You know, the man comes to the door and the woman lets him in. And I wrote it that way in third person, first to protect myself, and also I thought maybe to protect the reader. You know, it's pretty intense. And when I sent it to my editor, he said, I think you should leave it this way. I think you should leave it this way. I was going to change it to first person. He said it actually creates a greater aesthetic tension. And so he and I together made the decision to leave it that way, and I am very glad I did. I think it speaks to my need to distance myself. It absolutely does. And at the same time, it takes you deeper into it than first person ever would have.